Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and this is another Open With Me, and this is for the latest Let's Knit magazine. There's 5 free yarns inside, 9 quick knit toy patterns, best value knitting mag, we'll see. And this is a pack worth £24. Mother's Day download collection from Let's Knit Together, and win crafty prize worth £1,200. What's over this side? Start your spring knits today. Flower yoke cardie, easy wear shawl, and simple lace socks. 115 patterns, tips and ideas. Okay, so let's have a look. Get the specs at the ready. And while I'm opening this up, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. And hopefully, this is tough, you might get notifications pop up. Right, we're in. Okay, so here's the magazine and the little freebie there. We'll put this to the side. So we couldn't see the magazine underneath everything. So this is Happiness Boost, Ideas to Love Now and Keep Forever. This is that yoke cardie, I believe. Yeah, easier than it looks, apparently. Wardrobe winner, cardigan, yeah. And this very pretty kind of summery jumper with a 3/4 length sleeve, which is right up my street, to be honest with you, but it'd have to be longer. Absolutely. Perfect Mother's Day gift. That looks like a bag. It's one of those Japanese knot bags. Versatile spring shawl. We've got a bunny. I looked at it and thought it's a hare, surely, but same thing. Well, it's not, but you know what I mean. Knit a stylish dog harness. Win King Cole yarn to make our cover star. Is this the cover star? I guess it is. I was just wondering if this might be the star, but no. Anyway, not to be missed. Spread the joy. Discover the secrets of teaching a pal to knit. Teenage kicks. Get easy, trendy tea young crafters will love. And charity challenge. How to recycle and love thrifty finds. So lots to find in there, and a garden friends mix and match your favourites on the front of this 5 colour yarn pack. Okay, so I'm just going to pause it for a second while I get this all set up properly. Okay, that's about the best I can do. Now, we've got quite a lot of light coming in from the window, which was making a bit of a bounce back on this, but hopefully it's just the cover. I'm just going to move my tea because it was in the way. And let's get started then. So we've got the hello page, which we always ignore. Okay, so looking at this then, we've got what we had on the cover. Flower embellishment to put on your kind of tea. That's the bag and the shawl. This is the doggy harness. Now, I'm not sure if you have to subscribe to their online thing for that, though. We'll see. This is cute, isn't it? Wow, I like that. And we've got, I'm not keen on the sleeves, but we've got a kind of a long sleeve jumper t-shirt thingy. Step into the spring collection. Okay, looks like we will have quite a lot in here then. Excuse me. Just for you this month, what's in the box? So we've got a bunch of yarns and some patterns. Excuse me. Make it for mum. So this is the Mother's Day download pack. So letsknit.co.uk/bonus-patterns to download for free. So that's not a bad thing. Then if you can get it for free. And then there's some giveaways that you can enter at letsknit.co.uk/giveaways. Might be worth having a little look. More reasons to love this issue. 19-page Step into Spring collection. We're celebrating our special people on International Women's Day. Go green with the best recycled yarns and projects. Knit for Baby with Jenny Watson's sweet hooded jacket. That was very pretty. I liked it. And win top crafty prizes. Oh, let's have a look then. Right, so I thought I had a visitor then. Okay, let's move over here. This is, well, actually, Cherish Yarn. I do stock that in my shop, which if you haven't seen yet, is hobbyrocks.co.uk. So everybody's going crazy to make Wednesday's sweater, or one very similar. Now, this one, it doesn't have this kind of join down the middle, but the ones I've seen that are crochet do. Now, I don't know if hers is actually knitted then, looking at this. I've not made it or looked at it, but yeah, it looks quite simple, doesn't it? Just a checkered pattern. So this is Shop the Collection, and I was looking, funnily enough, at some Stylecraft stuff earlier, which this looks very similar. So if it's not it, yes it is. Look, there you go, Stylecraft yarns, and this is some yarn that I haven't ordered yet, but I'm thinking of getting. And these are the new patterns for it, which I was looking at on their website today when I paid my bill and was looking for another lot of orders. Okay, so let's move on. Knit it, write it and share it. Okay, so these are all the things that people send in. So this lady won a yarn pack, so maybe it is worth actually sending some bits in if you make anything that's worth noteworthy. Okay, so that's the reader's bit. Out and about, so we've got Buxton Wool Gathering on the 12th of March, Sewing for Pleasure in Birmingham on the 16th and 19th of March, the East Anglia Yarn Festival in Norwich, 18th and 19th of March, and Spring into Wool in Leeds, which is on the 1st and 2nd of April. My goodness, we're thinking about April already. But none of them ever seem to be in Kent. Have you noticed? None of them ever seem to be anywhere near me. Apart from this, A Grand Day Out, the Stitch Festival London, which I've been getting notifications from. Some of my suppliers are going to be there. But I'm not very keen on going to London for the day, I have to say. I don't know where about it. Let's have a look. It's at the business centre. Oh, in Islington. Not London then, if you know what I mean. Outer London. Well, it's more kind of northish, northwest, east, northeast. Let's have a look. Does it give you a postcode? No. Oh, well. Not too far from where my son used to go football anyway. So I could find my way there, although there's nowhere to park. This is the step into spring collection, gorgeous garments for your new season wardrobe. Better get those needles out. Not really a cable kind of person. My mum used to make lots and lots of cable knits. And I did ask her to, when they became fashionable one year, I asked her to make me one and she never did. So I got over it pretty quick though, because then after that they were always around, but never kind of that fashionable again, if you know what I mean. Now, I saw someone it was on YouTube, who said that they'd got this yarn. They were American, and they said it's got a name. It's Aran, and what it was cream yarn, and it was cream Aran, and that is what Aran cable knit pullovers always used to be. It was always cream coloured Aran yarn, which is a 4-weight. So what she didn't realise, it was just 4-weight yarn. Anyway, this is a pretty one. The row of flowers. I do like that. I don't think it'd suit me, mind you. But I do like this one, the one that was on the front cover. And I would like that one if it didn't have baggy sleeves. But I like this one more because it's got the 3/4 length sleeves, which are far more my style, I have to say. Because I don't like being hot. Although I had a really big, thick, chunky pullover on this morning, which is all the how to do bits on these, I think. Yeah, that's the drape cardie. So straight away we've got all the patterns and charts, and this is the tulip yoke cardie with the row of tulips, which is very pretty, and a chart. So if you want to crochet a tulip or knit a tulip on something else, you can always use it. I do like a chart for that. So this is the flared sleeve top, and that's what I'm not keen on, flared sleeves. I would like it maybe if it had a 3/4 length or a different sleeve, but I'm not really into baggy sleeves. This is the lace yoke sweater. That's kind of got a romantic feel to it. I have to say I'm not really over keen on the colours in this magazine this time round. I find them quite hard to see. Like we've got, I don't know, it just looks like, could be more vibrant, if you understand what I mean. Anyway, next issue, that's got a very kind of 50s feel, isn't it? Heritage Knit to Make and Love Forever. Made in King Cole Merino Blend DK. Jumper or cardie, the choice is yours. That I had a very a red and black one that was kind of this style, and it had little pockets there. It was kind of on the Chanel style, so it's quite classic style one way or another. Subscribe and get the next 3 issues, including 3 months of knitting expert advice, a free 1,200 gram wildflower yarn bundle, 3 bonus cover gifts, and save £1 on every issue, all delivered direct to your door. Okay, so the next 3 issues will qualify you for the yarn bundle. It's 1,200 grams of wildfire yarn bundle. So basically it's just a pack that's, you know, like the yarn on the front cover. Is that right? Maybe. Worth £40. Possibly is. Okay, so this is the Vintage Rose Mother's Day make. It's very pretty, but it's got that kind of tatty feel at the end, which you either love or you're not going to love. But I have to say, it's very nice. Unusual. Ready to recycle. So my mother used to do this all the time. She was always recycling stuff, you know, undoing it and making something more out of it. But the new recycled yarns are something else. And I do stock Forest Aran in my shop. And also a few others that are recycled yarns. I do have a recycled yarn section. It's not just Retwist and the Forest Aran. There are others in there. So this is the knot bag. And I've seen these where you put the small handle over the big handle and it becomes the handle and the closure. I've seen them around a lot, but I've not made one yet. I like this one though. I like the fact that it's nice and close because it's knitted, but it's got quite an interesting design. But there you go. This is how the dimensions, if you want to make this kind of bag, this is what you need to kind of go for, whether you knit or crochet. One for the teens. All those tassels. Wow. I don't know. I like fringing, but not when I have to wash it. Your skills, start with the basics. So it's kind of 7 steps to sharing your skills. Sweet as candy socks. See what I mean about the colours in this magazine? It seems like even the pinks are not vibrant. Or is it just my eyes today? Long tail cast on. It produces a stretchy edge. Now, the way I cast on is the way my mum taught me. And a little while ago, I was watching somebody do a specific different cast on. And they did it with their fingers and they made such a big palaver out of it. And at the end of the day, it was exactly the same as the very simple way that my mother taught me to cast on. So it did inspire me maybe to do some knitting tutorials. And if I do them, They will appear on Hobby Rocks, my channel Hobby Rocks, because I haven't really done very much on that channel since I launched it. I launched it originally to go hand in hand with my hobbyrocks.co.uk yarn shop, or should I say craft shop. And I never really did very much with it because, you know, Crochet Rocks has more people on there, more subscribers, and was easier to build up. So I really didn't need to make a specific one. But I could turn that over to put in some knitting tutorials and other kind of tutorials on their other crafts. So I might do that at some point. But because I do have a few little tricks up my sleeve. So this is the Puppy Love Fall in Love with Nicola Valigi's Wedding Ready Dog Harness. So yeah, dress up your dog for the big day. There you go, that's how to do it. Adverts. We're celebrating International Women's Day Knitty Style. Embrace equality. Spotlight on Jeanette Sloan. With more than 25 years in the craft world. Okay, she's a hugely talented designer. Not one I've heard of, but that's not to take anything away. And we've got Debbie Bliss. We've all heard of Debbie Bliss. Vivienne Westwood, a tribute to. Whether you love Vivienne's designs or not, or history. And we've got Reading Corner. So what kind of books do we got? Let's have a look. The Curse of the Boyfriend Sweater by Alana Oken, 1899, from Flatiron Books. The Power of Knitting by Loretta Napoleoni. That's the Napoleoni, that's what it is. 17.99. And Vanishing Fleece, 10.99, by Clara Parks. Knitting for Racial Self-Care, a Modern Guide by Brandy Cheyenne Harper at 17.99. So they might be interesting. Just bear with me. Sorry about that. Just make sure we're rolling. Yes, we are. I needed a drink big time. So this is Show Your Appreciation. So obviously that's crocheted. That's Jane Crow's Mystical Lanterns pattern. So there we are. And we've got Don't Miss This. We've got some crochet. That's definitely a crochet dolly. Let's see. Oh, yeah. So they're excited to reveal in the April issue you will have the chance to make your own Dolly Parton doll. Where are they then? I mean, is that Dolly Parton? There's something missing, Dolly. They've stolen them. Okay, moving on. And we've got other bits and pieces for kind of just reading. I won't read those to you. It'd be a bit boring if I just sat here and read. So we've got Babe in Bloom. So this, I've seen something very similar to this in another magazine. Whether it was knitted or not, I don't know. But it had a stalk on the hat, which made me, you know, take notice. And now we've got another one. So isn't it funny how these magazines do kind of do things that each other do? Alpaca yarns, Soft as a Cloud. And that's Cumulus. Never heard of that one. Best of Both Worlds, that's Rowan. But a lot of these knitting yarns, I have to say, I don't never heard of. Whether it's because knitters have a different world or not, I don't know. You know what I mean. The Baby Wool, Peruvian wool. Eco-friendly option is Lang Yarns Alpaca. Great for shawls, which is a sheepies alpaca. I do sell some sheepies yarn. Sorry about that. My tea came back to say hello. I hope you didn't hear it. If you did, I do apologise. It was one with a closed mouth, so it completely surprised me. But I'll try not to belch on camera in future. Can you believe it? I didn't belch. That's not the word for it. It was a tiny escape of air tea. Okay, moving on. Sheepies yarn. I do stock a little sheepies yarn. And it is absolutely gorgeous, all the stuff that I've got in my shop, and quite low price and hard to find other places. So I'm surprised that it doesn't kind of fly off the shelves. But maybe it's because I haven't really shown it enough. But I do sell some sheepies, and I was looking at the wholesaler today, and I wanted to get some more, and I thought it's just not popular enough for me to warrant getting more. But if that ever flies off the shelves, then maybe I will. But I have to say, I thought it would be more popular than it is. One knit, 7 ways. Get creative with Lucinda Ganderton's versatile floral stash buster. I guess this is that part of it then, because I thought we'd already had that. So we're talking about embellishments then. And it says 7 ways. It's just one, but put on 7 things. Yeah, right. Okay. Tea break. Oh, good. I like this bit. I have to say, I'm going to have another slurp. I hope it doesn't mean another burp, but I will be back. No burping yet. Anyway, I like this section because they do have little, you know, just for fun teasers, as they call them, and crafty fact check, and you know, little bits of whimsy. Oh, I do like a little bit of whimsy now and then. Okay, read and relax. We've got some more books. Knitting Neighbourhood. Mr. Rogers' Neighbourhood Knitting the Neighbourhood by various designers. That's this one here. That will set you back $22.99. Get inspired with neat techniques. Neat knitting techniques even. How to Create the Perfect Finish by Jo Shaw. Where's the price then? Oh, £20. There it is. Knitter's Guide to Gloves. Wow, that's a small one, isn't it? Let's have a look, see if we can see anything more about that. $16.99 by Angerhard Thomas, I guess. Botanical Knits, 12 more inspired designs to 12 designs. And it's for $22.99. I think things for knitters tend to be really expensive. Like some of the knitting yarns that they class as knitting yarns and all of those things. It's like they see knitters coming, you know. Not to say that, well, I just don't succumb to that sort of pressure. You know what I mean? When you can find decent patterns, free or online, or make them up yourself. Learn to knit block by block, $10.99. That's a little bit more realistic, isn't it? How to Knit by Tina Barrett, $7.99, even cheaper. You Will Be Able to Knit by the End of This Book by Rosie Fletcher is $16.99. Okay, I'm just going to move my cup. It's in the way a little bit. I just realised I managed to cut myself. I've just wiped the blood away, but I don't know how I did that. Maybe it's a paper cut, I don't know. This is Daisy Bunny. Val Pierce, adorable rabbit, looks super sweet in her pretty party frock. There we go. This is how to make her. And then, oh, look at her little frock. That is beautiful. That's adorable. Quick and easy crochet. 100 little crochet projects to make. And that will cost you $13.99. Well, they are tiny little projects though, aren't they? But this is the one that I think is the best one in this magazine. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is Knit Happy with Jenny Watson's delightful hooded jacket for West Yorkshire spinners, which is a bit odd because Jenny Watson makes her own yarn, which is odd then, isn't it? Because I stock Jenny Watson yarn. It's very nice. The adult yarn, though, that I have, the merino. But it is lovely. But look at this, 0 to 3 years. I think that is so super cute. Little hoodie. Well cute. And you can make it in alternative colours, obviously. Like a solid. That is really, really cute. Go to independent retailers for 2023. Well, I'll tell you, one to go to is www.hobbyrocks.co.uk. Lots and lots and lots of offers there, including a special one for February. So that will be in the bottom of this, in the description box. You'll be able to find that. Link to the shop as well. But these are actual shops. We've got Shropshire, Aberdeen, Shropshire, Cornwall, Scotland, Norfolk, Leicestershire, Devon, Suffolk and Scotland. So as you can see, absolutely zip near me. Or many of us, put it that way. Hang in there, don't hang around knitting Joe Allport's handy baskets. Well, to be honest with you, I've got a couple of spider plants on the go. They're at this moment in water, hoping to sprout some, well, I think they have sprouted some, roots. And I need to get some compost and some pots and pot them on. So this would actually be really cute, wouldn't it? A hanging basket that you can make. I'm not sure I'd want to knit it. I used to do macrame when I was younger with my mum. Or you could do a nice lacy crochet one. But that might be a cool way of getting them up. And doing a little bit of hanging basket. But if you like that one, there's a pattern for it. And knit and wear a hat this spring. Okay, let's get to that in a minute. Charity corner. So this is telling you all the different bits and bobs about who's done what for charity, which is kind of cute, but we won't read it. This is the hat. I like a bucket hat, or whatever you want to call that. Use your nitty talents to craft a truly special accessory for Brain Tumour Research Wear a Hat Day on the 31st of March. Okay. And, ooh, lovely teal. Do love a bit of teal, well, they're calling it aquamarine. Do you remember when it used to be called turquoise? Whatever happened to turquoise became teal. So beautiful colours. I've got lots of them. Love it. Absolutely do. Brilliant colour. It's all blues and turquoise and aquamarine, whatever you want to call it. I love. So what have we got here? Yarn kit. What's this? Is that for this or for that? No, it's for this. So these are obviously donuts. Now, I do have a delicious donut tutorial on my channel. It's been there for a long time. I've got a left-handed version and a right-handed version, and mine's a chocolate one with sprinkles, so easy to follow. But we've also got a burger, and we've got fruit tarts and milkshakes and macaroons, which they call macarons. I don't know how macaroons ever became macarons, but they are. And lots of donuts. So, yeah, don't have to use the yarn they suggest. Can use whatever, like, yarn you have knocking around. That's a cute mug. I got a cute mug for my birthday. Gemma bought me one ages ago for Christmas, very similar, but they've got different things on. You know, the one that looks like a ball of yarn. I've got different sayings on them, but they are very similar. I'm going to put one out in the yarn room, like the Yarn of Anne, and one in here, so that's cool. Fun mugs make perfect addition to your home as a gift for a fellow craft fan. There are 3 novelty designs to choose from. Bear with me one. Sorry, I had a knock at the door. Where were we? 3 novelty designs, including the tape measure, scissor patterns, and this fantastic yarn ball. I like that one better. Without even seeing the others. They're all microwave and dishwasher safe and cost $11.50 from knituk.com. This is a signet yarn that I've been considering stocking, but I haven't actually got it just yet. Adverts. One of these days, those adverts will be mine, because this magazine and I are in consultation for getting an advert on. Geometric slip stitches. Now that does look nice. I like that. If you can't really see it so well, it's got a shimmer to it, the way that this yarn changes colour. This is a Rico design. I did try and stock Rico design, Creative Melange and Wonderball. Well, I did not that Pacific one, or specific even, not the Pacific, that's an ocean, but not the specific one, because I didn't know it existed. But I did try when I first started my shop to get Rico design yarn, but you had to buy the pallet load. And I thought, come on, I'm not really going to sell a pallet load. So I had to sort of say no thank you. But we've got the how to do bits as well. It's a very nice stitch. I like that. Great with that yarn. What's the secret? Discover top tips for tricky techniques. We've got giveaways. Whoa, who doesn't love a giveaway? Did a new one yesterday. In the next issue, we've got a summary jumper. Tie pattern bundle to knit and crochet. Pastels plus bonus fluffy yarn. Win yarn and craft goodies worth over £1,400. And Viva Magenta, how to knit with Pantone's colour of the year. Magenta is colour of the year, so my website is very on vogue because the colour of my website is magenta. I love magenta, so I chose it. And it's funny, I didn't choose blue, and yet it's my favourite colour. So we've got a steeked Fair Isle cardigan. I don't know what steeked means. This is Let's Knit pattern picks. Stylish homewares, modern lace sweater, knitting needle roll. I'm having a bit of a mare with my mouth, aren't I? Val Pierce Soldier Bear. Oh, he's adorable. And Rainbow Heart Baby Cardi. Aren't they always adorable, though? Because they've just got the most cute little kiddie models that they show. So we've got know-how, step-by-step techniques for the Trinity stitch, which does look really, really nice, I have to say. How to measure, how to do the stitches, yarn weights and substitutions, all the stuff you expect to find at the back of your thingy. We've got, oh look, I drew that one, funnily enough, in my book. Didn't copy theirs because it's easy to make your own. And yeah, that's it. So let me know, what do you think of the magazine? So let's have a look. Oh, nearly knocked my phone on the floor. That would have been a disaster. Would have smashed or scratched or whatever. So we've got 9 characters to make with 5 yarns. So really, basically, you won't make 9. It depends how small they are. You could probably make 9 of those. So should we have a little look inside? Oh, it's well stuck. Heavens to Betsy. It's very sticky. Look at that. Whoa. Oh, gloop. Well, at least that didn't come undone, did it? Right, so let's get this. We've got the squished up yarn pack. They've started doing this now in these things to mean that they won't be so bulky. They must be doing that, surely, for the ones they send in the post. Because the ones they put in the shops, you wouldn't really need to squish up your yarn. But have you noticed how it doesn't make a blind bit of difference, really, to the size of the package? Because they're not that careful about flattening it. Just don't really see the point of squashing that yarn if they're going to leave it bulky. Never mind. Move on. Okay, so what have we got then? We've got all the patterns on this pull-out. We've got a gnome. He's kind of cute. He's adorable. And a bumblebee. I think, is it a bumblebee? I reckon that's a bee. Yeah, it looks like a bee. We've got a snail. A frog. I love the chicks. I do. They're kind of cute. And we've got... ladybird, is it? No, I don't know. Yeah, it is. Actually, it's a ladybird. Another bee. So that obviously is not a bee. Isn't it? Chicks. That's them. So what's next? A butterfly. Oh, sorry. That's a butterfly. If they'd done different colours, I might have guessed. But because they chose bee colours... Anyway, I got it wrong. I'm really rubbish at, identifying these things. So we've got a caterpillar up the top there. And what's that? And what? What's that? Bird. Okay. It's a bird. And that threw me because I saw this word. Gnome. Okay. So I thought, that is not a gnome. Where is the gnome? Where is said gnome? Oh, he's on the other side. There we go. There's the gnome. So, yeah, those are the patterns with my obviously expert identification of them. And the magazine and the yarn pack to go with it. Obviously, you don't get a great deal, so don't know how many of those it will make before you have to start finding more. So we'll pop this back in, and someone, you never know, might receive that little pack as a free gift, because this is one of my giveaway a day Februaries. So if you like this magazine and you want to win it, then what have you got to do? In the description box, just tell me what your favourite thing is in this magazine. If you want the yarn pack as well, and well, of course you do, and I will send it off to the winner. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe, everyone. Take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.